oracle. We have the Earth Wisdom Oracle, and then Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle. And all three of these are associated to the Dark Goddess. There's a little bit of that association with this as well, and that's why I have selected these four decks for today's advice. So go ahead and put your question out to the universe and see which deck you are most drawn to, or ask the universe to bring you a very specific message through each deck, okay? I am going to go ahead and start with the fortune cards. So if it's Wicca, Earth Wisdom, or Wisdom of the House of the Night that you are most attracted to, go ahead to the description box below and click the timestamp for the reveal of those decks. So let's get right in. Those of you who felt like Madame Endora has your message today, let's see what she has to say. Look at that. That card flipped over and I couldn't quite catch where it flipped, and that's exactly where I opened up to. So we have the Gate. Now with this card, you know, people get frowny, but the thing about the Gate is this. You will get through this gate, okay? You will, but you need a key. And the reason why you need a key is because what's on the other side of it is something really awesome, okay? But the reason why you don't get through yet is there's still, like, you need to understand something more, or you need to develop yourself more, or you need something, okay? You need whatever that key is so that you can complete the cycle and move through. So as a confirmation, this would be like almost there, but not quite yet. So let's pull some tarot to see what that's about. Okay. So the first card out is the Four of Swords in this position. And in this position, this is saying, like, you need to rest. Like, you really need to rest. Anybody else's nonsense and dramas going on, like, today is not the day for you to put the fires out for anybody, okay? It's like you need to let them handle their own business. You really need some recuperation, especially in the mental body. So to me, this gate is because you're not ready for it yet. And if it happened, it's like you wouldn't even be able to receive it to the full capacity, because you need this rest, okay? Like, don't get caught up in anybody else's dramas today. Really, really don't. Like, that might be what prevents you from getting through. Okay, and then see, look, here we have the Empress on this side, and, you know, she's saying there's still some work to be done, but this is more the harvest side. You know, you can see that the wheat is ready to be sickled, and over here we have the night, and we have this beautiful Empress. But on this side, it's now daytime, which is like the harvest. So you are like right there to get through this gate, okay? Yeah, because look at this. We have the Ten of Wands here. And this pairs perfectly with that Four of Swords. Listen, if you have been carrying somebody else's weight and load, and, you know, it's time to stop, because they are preventing you from your prosperity, okay? And You cannot take on the weight of everybody's problems and always be there to help them out, because it really wears you down way too much. In fact, because the Empress is in this position, I feel like there's too much of you being expended in too many different directions, and that's why like all the abundance and prosperity that is really due to you, you can't make it in. Like your energy is just too exhausted. Okay, it's really, you need to rest. Also, if you need help, you tell those people they need to help you. Okay, that you have some lazy fools in your life that I feel you are doing everything for, and it's time for them to pick up some of that load, because you can't anymore. It's exhausting you. It's preventing your prosperity at this point, and I think you needed to hear that. I know, we should always help people out. We should always give all of that. But in this situation, I feel like you're giving way too much, and therefore you don't have enough of your own energy to give back to yourself, which is screwing up your prosperity in general, and probably making you feel like you're spinning your wheels a bit. So, let somebody else handle the problems for today, and you allow yourself some relaxation and have no guilt for making people be responsible for their own choices, actions, whatever. So that is the messages that I received with the Fortune card. I hope that brought you the clarity you were seeking. Very interesting message there, but nonetheless, that's what I got. So I'm wishing you guys all the best and a very beautiful day. Take care. Now, let's see, for those of you that felt most drawn to the Wicca deck, let's see what comes out for today. All right, so we've got the portal here. This is card number 15, and what this says is you are about to have a breakthrough, but there may be a part of you that needs to let go of outdated beliefs, allow your mind to be completely open and fresh, and because you see like the mirror is shattering here, okay? And this could be about, a spiritual matter, or this could be just like something, in your life. It's like remove any emotions and biases from your mental body and ask the universe to bring the clarity in, because you're right on that. Like, it wants to come in. You're ready for a very profound shift. This is the portal. This is like stepping through into another dimension, okay? And that's your card for today. So let's pull some clarifiers on that. As a confirmation, I would definitely take that as there's something that has to shift in your belief system, but then absolutely 100%. And, I just find it interesting that Madame Fortune came out with this gate, and here's the Wicca now bringing out this mirror. It's like stepping through the portal, the rites of, passage, that type of thing coming out ×2 here. So very strong message for you guys today. Alright, so we have the Magician on this side, which this is saying new beginning, but also everything that you want to move forward is, you have access to that. As far as like spiritually or esoteric, this is like a really big deal. Some of you might be having a major shift today in that area of your life, okay? Next out, we have this 10 of Cups on this side. This is like soul connection, you and the universe, soul connection, you and another person. So some of you, I feel like this is a day that's all about you and the universe. But for others of you, this has something to do with a relationship that is very close, near, and dear to your heart. And then we have this Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But we have it in this position, which says this person really admires you, okay, or you are this person and you are really admiring somebody, and it's like, I want to do good, I want to be good, I want to be like you, I don't know if I'm capable of that. This particular energy is still very youthful as far as understanding life, okay? It doesn't have to mean they're a young person. They could be, but it just means life experience. Like, they're still learning that big time. And, you know, they're looking for a safe place to land, and they truly do want to do good and do the right thing. It's just, you know, they're still learning. So to me, I think this is talking about like this breakthrough, you know, this transition to the other side, the portal, because we have this page, it's the inner self that we're seeing here, okay, in this position. And, you know, the magician on this side, he's quiet, he's not talking about anything, but on this side, I don't know, I really feel strongly that this is a lot to do with like spirituality or something with the esoteric for many of you. And this is kind of letting you know like where you're at in the process. Like, you, I feel, are about to go from this energy into the magician. That's just what I feel, okay? And this Ten of Cups is, on this side, is just out of this world. It's all about soul connection between you and the universe, or you and another individual. This could be where you're finally deciding, you know, I love you and you're the one I want to be with, and I'm going to pursue you no matter what it takes. Or somebody could be coming in and saying that to you today. But it's like, no matter what this pertains to, it's saying it once you allow your mind to be a bit more open, there's new information that you're going to come into, which is like a total dimensional shift. You step through the portal and you are the magician on the other side, along with this beautiful Ten of Cups, okay? Still a lot to learn, but we have completed a major cycle here because this is a 10. So beautiful cards, beautiful energy. You are right on the verge of a breakthrough, okay? And like this beautiful new beginning coming in. So those are the messages that I received for those of you who were drawn to at the Wicca Oracle. Have a very beautiful and blessed day. Alright, so with those of you who are most attracted to the Earth Wisdom, let's see what she is bringing out today for you guys. So we have Grace. This card, look at 14 or 15, and this is 14. This here is saying, you know, do not be hard on yourself today. Everybody makes mistakes. You know, nobody is perfect. And you today need to have the same grace and sensitivity for yourself that you would typically have for other people, okay? Really be gentle with yourself today, because this is mostly about persecuting yourself for some reason. And this is saying, no, you don't need to do that. You need to have grace for yourself. You know, perhaps if somebody else was kind of persecuting you today, they might be more in this energy where they're showing you grace instead of, you know, that negative energy. Also, if you've really been persecuting somebody, today is not the day for that. It's all about being soft, being gentle, you know, recognizing the divinity within yourself and within others and honoring that energy, okay? So let's pull some clarifiers. And as a confirmation, I would say this would be a yes once you kind of get into this vibration of being really gentle on yourself and others and honoring and respecting the divinity of you and others. That's when everything is a yes, okay? So we have the Ten of Wands in this position. We have the Three of Wands in this position. And then we have the Knight of Swords in this position, and this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian energy, if it's a person. Okay, so what I have here is, I think, you know, there's something you've been really feeling guilty about, just holding on to. And, you know, today is the day to let all of that go, like 100%. Because look, if we have 10 and 3, so that would be 13, 13, 14, 15. It's time to, if you need to forgive yourself for anything, it's time to let that happen, no matter what it was, okay? This is like the universe giving you permission, saying, please, relieve yourself of this heavy burden that you carry mentally, emotionally, you know, the way that you berate yourself or you're feeling really bad, like about something you did in the past. It's time to let that go. It's no longer a part of your experience. The karmic energy has already been balanced long ago. You are the only one still holding on to that. It's time to realize that is the past, and now here we are today, and I have all the power in the world to move forward, okay? And this is like beautiful balance of energy, of light self and shadow self, perfectly balanced, the yin and the yang, you know, the water and the fire, emotion and action. So now we're in this Three of Swords, and we're given this staff that empowers us, and now we're no longer feeling defensive, like we have to hide our true emotions. We're ready to release all the darkness and bitterness and fly forward with the swallows, okay? So for you guys that were attracted to this is really saying it's time to forgive yourself and relieve yourself from whatever responsibility or guilt you've been carrying around, because it's just not true anymore. It's not relevant, okay? It really, please free yourself from that. The universe is giving you permission all day long to let that go, and it says, listen, there's a new path here for you, but you've got to choose it, okay? Because the 10 is the completion, and now here we're at a 3, which you see the 2 solidly planted in the sand, and the 3rd is his staff. So you are ready to move forward, my friend, and leave the past behind. Also, this could be if you've really been, you know, carrying around a grudge for somebody else. Today is a perfect day to really let that go and, you know, move forward. So those are the messages that I have for you guys who are attracted to the Earth Wisdom. I hope that this brought you some clarity and information. I'm wishing you a very, very beautiful day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you guys that were attracted to Wisdom of the House of Light, let's see what the goddesses want to tell you for today. Okay, there we go. We have listening. Now, with this is the goddesses saying to you that, you know, if you look at that little, what's right there, it says darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. So what this is saying is, have no judgment today towards anybody. It's very important that you more feel their energy to see what they're bringing your way rather than their words or their actions, okay? It's like word and action might be very misleading, but if you are tapped into their energy, like really paying attention to what they're telling you, it's like you'll know the truth, okay? That's why this came out, because you will know. But if perhaps if you didn't see this, you would discount yourself and how you feel. But this is saying, no, 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 no. You really need to pay attention to what others are saying to you today. Maybe even just in general for no malicious reason, or there's nothing even being hidden, but the universe is like, hey, today you really need to pay attention, okay? Or also, if you have been being dishonest or you're going to be dishonest, you might want to rethink that today, because others will see through that facade, okay? Since this is general, just wanted to put that out there in case, you were thinking about making up a big juicy lie today or something, don't do it. If you're going to call into work, I don't feel good. Don't even give an elaborate explanation, none of it, just as minimal as possible. Don't be making up a bunch of stuff today, because people really will see through it. Just as anybody who's trying to pull your chain, I think you'll see through it. Trust yourself, trust your intuition today with that, okay? So let's pull some clarifiers. Okay, so we have the Three of Coins on this side. So for some of you, this is definitely in the workplace today. We have the Six of Swords in this position. With this, it's saying, don't engage in any sort of confrontation. You don't need to make a point, even if you know somebody's lying. This advice is like, it's better for you just to quietly back away and remove yourself from the situation rather than calling somebody out on their crap or engaging in any sort of confrontation. Like, it won't lead to anything good. It's better to just kind of disconnect yourself from the situation for now. And lastly, we have this Eight of Wands. So this is really awesome, because this is saying something you've put out to the universe is coming back to you. Okay, it is. But what's coming back to you is really contingent upon you and who you have been, okay? If you have been walking the line, then what's coming back to you is awesome. If you have been being very dishonest, manipulating people, then Pegasus here will ensure that you received that same energy in return, okay? So this is whether this is positive or negative is really contingent upon you and your actions. So, be real with yourself. Also, this would be a nice depiction of, this Saturn retrograde, where, who and what you've been and what you put out is now going to be returning to you over these next 5 months as you are in that review period, okay? So, those of you that were attracted to this setup of cards, I would say, if you know somebody's being bullcrap or just not being honest, like, it's time to disconnect from that situation, and the universe is going to bring something much better in its place for you, okay? Don't be argumentative. Just here in this Three of Pentacles, you see the rose there. There's new growth ahead for you. Like, I feel like this is positive for you guys, really. Just pay attention to what somebody's telling you today. Don't call them out on it. back away, cut them off entirely if you have to, and trust that the universe is going to reward you. But more than that, if somebody's really just jacking with you, you are best served to disconnect and let the universe handle them. Okay, with that, this is like the universe saying, listen, I got you. You just back away. You go on about your business. You know, don't screw up your energy by this person, and I'm going to handle this. So trust that, okay? So those are the messages that I got for you guys who felt attracted to the wisdom of the House of the Night. I hope that this did bring you some clarity. As a confirmation, I would say this is more of wait and see. Like, the cards have not all fallen. The dust has not settled. So